Good morning, y'all. Today is Wednesday. Almost over the hump. So y'all, good morning. I'm coming on. I'm not gonna be long, but I just heard in the news where they had a coach, a youth softball, baseball coach or something like that, that was arrested on child molestation charges. And so when they questioned the league that he coached in, they said that he didn't have a record in Rapides Parish, I think it was. So here's my thing on that. I'm gonna link that video where I actually discussed that in reference to a situation I had. Whenever like I tell y'all, I come here with information. It's either something I've researched or experienced. And I told y'all about a situation where this guy had been a potential new hire, and we hadn't discovered that there was a criminal background. So what happens is the systems are not interlinked where you can put in a social security number and do a national search. So if you do a search by county, and I don't know, I'm only speaking for Louisiana because we have parishes. When you do a search in a specific, say for instance, if you only do a search in one parish, that's all the information that you're going to get. You had to, well, I had to contract with an agency that actually performs a national background search. And so with that, they do a social security date of birth match. And you go back as long as you want into that person's residential history. And then that's where they determine which areas you need to go in and do a specific search. It's unfortunate, and I mentioned before that this needs to change. But who am I? You know, I'm a child of God, but I'm a small YouTuber, so a lot of the situations and things that I discuss, a lot of people may not hear. But if you come over here, there's going to be a wealth of information for you, because I love research and I love sharing what I've learned. So if I come to you with some information, like somebody used to say, I forget where it comes from, you can take it to the bank and cash it like a check because it's legit. But when any of these leagues that are hiring coaches, teachers, or whatever, anybody especially is going to be working the capacity to be assisting kids in the presence of children, you need to do a national criminal background search. You need to go back into their residential history, and that will be their state of residence or their county of residence or whatever, and do an extensive background search, because kids' lives are important. It is. And so I'm telling you from experience that I had went through that, and I'm going to share the video before to let you know I didn't just make this up. And a lot of times, and I said this before, a lot of times there are things that I've discussed and they come up later. Y'all, rest in peace too to Mr. John Witherspoon. I had just started watching one of his last video yesterday, where he was doing a gumbo, and he was talking about poor man's gumbo or something. I was looking at that video yesterday, but my lunch was over, so I didn't get a chance to complete it. He died. He was 77 years old. Man, I thank God for all the laughs and stuff that he's given us, because laughter is medicine. Man, if you go around, you always frowned up and never laugh and just never have fun, that's a boring life. You ever heard the saying that people are so heavenly bound, there's no earthly good? God wants you to live life and live it abundantly. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to go to a wedding reception and have a spirit. I mean, it says don't get sloppy drunk. Gluttony is a sin, you know, but to indulge in some of the things you like, just not in abundance, it's fine. So yeah, but I just wanted to come on and talk about that. If you're in a job and you're responsible for performing criminal background checks, make sure you're just not doing a county search, but that you're doing a national search. And see, I understand with those leagues. Guess what? When you do now I don't know. I guess it depends on the agency you work with. They may have to pay for the background checks. Well, I know they will if it's outside of the residence outside of the parish probably in which they're doing the inquiry. But that's just a little tidbit, something that needs to be taken seriously. So it's Wednesday, y'all. It's a cloudy, dreary day, but it's still a day the Lord have made. We've awakened one more time, and that's enough to be thankful for. So y'all have a blessed day. Make someone smile. Anybody that's watching this that's not a subscriber, why don't you come on over and subscribe? I don't post every day. Most of my videos that get the most views are actually cooking videos, and that's something I really love to do. If I could cook full time and have a retirement and everything, that's what I would do. And you know, eventually I'm going to work up until that point. But right now, in the meantime, in between time, there are bills to be paid. There are responsibilities and priorities. So you do what you have to do, right? Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. Be blessed. Much love. Bye.